arribem a la fase final de la Catalan Pitch Competition. De les 24 propostes que tenim ahir en van quedar 15 després dels vostres vots i avui volem saber quina serà la millor startup de l'any. Per això m'agradaria que ens acompanyi l'Oriol Sans, Senior Startup Manager d'ACCIÓ. Oriol, endavant, tot teu.
Bé, bon dia. Bé, gairebé ens quedem sense veu. I benvingut al segon dia de la Catalan Pitch Competition, que enguany celebra la seva 30a edició. Per tant, és una fita important. Bé, ara canviaré l'anglès. Yesterday, 24 startups pitched, and you, the audience, vote for the ones that you like the most, the ones that you wanted to be the Catalan startup of 2025. And in order to accomplish this colossal task, we have a team of 9 rockstar investors that are going to support us in this task, okay? Those investors are going to vote firstly on the general pitch, on the startup pitch. Secondly, they are going to vote on market size and business model. And finally, they are going to vote on technology and team. So today we're going to go from 15 startups to 9, to 3, and finally, 1. The Catalan startup of 2025. And we're going to vote as much as we need to have one winner. And those rockstar investors are, and please, if you can raise your hand also, Marta Campillo from Nest. A big applause for the investors. Your startups are going to rely on their opinion. We have Natalia Clua from Avança. Thanks, Natalia, for being here. We have Lauren Arens from Best Startup. We also have Daniel Oliver from Capital Cell, a crowd equity platform from Life Sciences. We also have Marc Almendros from Grow Venture Partners, managing the FITA Fund. We have also Lena Rico from Impact Partners. Big applause. Luis Lorenz from Plug and Play. You can raise yourself also, as tall as you are. Okay, thank you. Josep Miquel Torregrossa from Suma Capital. And then Sylvie Lemaire from Women Angels First Team. So thanks for being here, for your time, and your wise advice. So let's move to the first pitch of this second day of the Catalan Pitch Competition. So go ahead.
Thank you. Inside this box, I have the material that will change the future of sustainable construction. A non-toxic, humidity-regulating, isolating, low-cost, and fully circular material. And it's not high-tech. It's Earth. At Additive Spaces, we have developed the technology to transform this into this. Industrialized panels for building facades and other constructive solutions produced with 3D printing and made with ceramic waste and excavated soils, ready for the toughest sustainability certifications and delivering real upsides for green building developers. We have already commercialized pilots and agreements underway with the major companies of the sector. We are now raising private funds to consolidate our production center in Barcelona and scale through industrial licenses from 2027. Join Additive Spaces. We are reinventing Earth to build better futures. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Big applause for Jesus. And the next startup is Aurex. And we have with us Victor Julia. Big applause. Give him some energy.
Think about having a keyboard, a mouse, and a gamepad here. This is MouthX. When I met Armando, my partner, we figured out that there was more than 100 million people without mobility in their hands. So without access to a mobile phone, a tablet, or a computer as we do. And existing solutions were not enough for current technology. That's why we started developing MouthX, the first intraoral hands-free controller that lets you interact with any kind of digital device with joysticks in the tongue, jaw, and head movements with the same precision as using both hands. We are going to be launching MouthX by March 2026, and we have already opened our next funding round with 1.2 million already secured. So if you want to give them back their digital autonomy, just vote us. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. Give it to Uriel, please. The next startup is Fogry Technologies, and Uriel Sanchez is going to pitch.
Hi, everyone. The world energy market is worth more than €1 trillion. And on this market, the niche that is growing faster is self-consumption. This niche is limited by space because maybe you don't know, but not all roofs are suited for solar installations. Just look at this building. In Forward, we can go where other companies cannot go. We can go over crops. With our agrivoltaic solution, we don't require any additional space, and even more, we are protecting crops at a similar cost where you would find self-consumption solutions. If we just look at 10% of the Spanish market for self-consumption in 2030, we're talking about an opportunity of more than €200 million. We think that this is not only a Spanish problem, this is a problem that many countries around the world share, and our lenses are simple enough to be manufactured very quickly. And
1 minute is gone. So thank you very much, Uriel. Thank you. Next startup is Metascan, and we have with us Nikita Nikiforov.
Merci. Buona tarda. The world is focused on AI, but what everyone is talking about today is large language model inside a chat interface. The next big step is embodied AI, intelligence designed to act in the physical world. This includes technologies like self-driving cars, digital avatars, humanoids, and even military drones. Every big tech company is racing to deploy AI in the physical world. These agents will work side by side with humans. To safely and effectively collaborate with us, they must achieve a perfect understanding of human appearance and behavior. This requires training on enormous amounts of different high-fidelity, human-centric data. Metascan is going to be the main provider of human-centric data. Thank you.
Thank you. A big applause for Nikita. The next startup is Nabla Education, and we have Gerard Solanas with us.
Education is cracking under pressure. Rising diversity, endless tasks, and impossible expectations make every day feel like a race teachers can't win, and students pay the price. Just look at the recent demonstrations in Barcelona. Thousands of teachers are protesting because the system is failing them. Nabla solves this. We are an AI-native platform that generates, adapts, and grades handwritten exercises. Imagine Cursor, but for teachers. Teacher will go into the platform, generate an activity, and print it, so students complete it by hand, totally offline. Then this work is scanned, uploaded to the platform, and Nabla grades each and every single exercise for every student. In just 2 months, we've onboarded plus 10 schools, and our mission is very simple. Make technology ethical, practical, and empowering, because when teachers thrive, students succeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gerard. Big applause. The next startup is Natalie. We have with us Olivia Genova.
Every 7 minutes, a woman dies from postpartum hemorrhage, the leading cause of maternal mortality. Midwives still rely on visual estimation to assess blood loss, which delays detection, and late-detected hemorrhages are deadly. At Natalie, we're developing a postpartum pad that quantifies blood loss in real time. This enables early detection, timely treatment, and avoids risk interventions. The impact: 60% reduction in maternal deaths, 54% cost savings per case, and 50% less pad waste. Natalie is non-electronic and deployable in both developed and developing countries. We are refining our prototype, filing for European patent protection, and seeking collaborators and investors to bring Natalie to market. Vote for Natalie to change maternal healthcare, because no woman should die giving birth. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. The next startup is Neuera, and we have Beatriz Fagundo with us.
Let me introduce a girl. Let's call her Alice. Alice has been diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And every day of her life, we face the problem that the only treatment for her is a drug. It's a medication that has a lot of side effects. That's why 50% of children like Alice abandon treatment. New Hera is the solution. We have created the first non-pharmacological treatment based only on brainwave modulation. We develop virtual reality games designed to increase attention, reduce impulsivity, and personalize it using artificial intelligence. It's completely safe, it's very funny for kids, and it's very, very cool because kids control the games only with the brain activity. No button, no controller, no physical interaction at all, only the brain. Because in New Hera, we are not just treating some symptoms, we are redefining the future of the brain. So join us on this journey, and together we can change the life of Alice and millions of children that deserve a brighter tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Beatriz. Next Rockstar founder is going to be Albert Aguadorante from Nobrac.
Hi, can you guess how much carbon has been absorbed by these trees? It's impossible. Even if we take a closer look, we guess that we need to go in person to know how many trees are there. But this in situ verifying process is just one lifetime analysis to the price, leading for a massive fraud after the certifier leaves. At Nobrac, we are creating the first fully remote carbon credit certification based on AI and satellite imaging. Our technology leads to come 3 by 3 verifying projects under 48 hours all around the world, creating the first unshakable carbon credit certification storage in our financial digital wallet based on blockchain. We have been supported by top public administrations. Now we are looking for private partners that want to join with us this green tech finance revolution that we are leading. Thanks.
Thank you, Albert. Thank you. Investors, so good so far? Yes? Good. So next startup, Polar Nanopharma. We have Ivan Ramos with us.
Thank you, Real. Cancer sucks. We all know that. There are more than 20 million new cases every year, and they are increasing. According to the World Health Organization, 1 out of 5 people will develop cancer in their lifetime. That's really scary. We need to take action. For aggressive solid tumors, for example, they are still relying on chemotherapy as a first-line treatment, causing a lot of side effects into the patients. We are here to change that. At Polar Nanopharma, we develop a technology platform based on synthetic polymers that are capable to interact with the tumor location, internalize, and then release the drugs inside the tumor cells where it's needed, and not around the body. We demonstrate in vivo and in vitro models that we can reach 5 times less toxicity and better efficacy with the same treatment. We are a spin-out of Ecopol Tech, industrial company specialized in synthetic polymers. We have now an investment round of 400K for producing, go ahead with the proof of concept experiments. We have compromised. Please vote us for transforming cancer care. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivan. Big applause, big applause. And keep the applause for the next startup, Poseidona. And we have with us Sonia Hurtado.
Imagine a beach where piles of seaweed wash ashore after every storm. Most people see a mess. At Poseidona, we see food. We take invasive and underused seaweeds, and using gentle biotech, think natural scissors called enzymes, we transform them into clean, functional protein ingredients. Brands can use them for foods and nutraceuticals to add protein, to improve texture, without weird labels, without heavy footprints. Same oceans, less pressure on land and fish. Why us? Our team has spent decades turning new ingredients into real food products. We have protected our technology with patents, we got $2 million of investment, and we are now conducting pilots with customers. So, if you are building the next wave of better for you products, let's talk, so your customers can taste innovation and our oceans can breathe a little easier. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Now we have the next startup, Roll the Box. We have Ferran Pérez. So Ferran, go ahead.
Memorable stories, social connections, emotions, all of them are video games. They make a deeper impact in society than books or films. We embrace it from a positive view. Among other industry advisors, we have Scott Bayless. He generated over $1 billion revenue at Sega and Xbox. How many of you know someone who yells at the screen? This was me a few years ago. Toxicity and frustration comes from unfair experiences, from having no control over a situation. Today, you would play puzzle games or cozy things. With us, there's a new way. What you're looking here is our next video game. We are reinventing action adventures in a way that when you shoot, instead of killing, you cleanse, pet, and even more. We have an experienced team of senior managerial and strategic vision, and we have raised over 1.3 million euros between public and private funds. Now we have an open round, half available. Want to join us on this positive venture? Thank you.
Thank you. Big applause. Next startup is Shinify, and we have Roland Terborg with us.
Hello, we are Shinify, a spin-off from ICFO, and we have developed a superpower. We make visible what everyone else thought is invisible. And why is it important for you? Because the future of technology is invisible. Even the smartphones, the powerful computers that you have in your pockets, are built on invisible structures at the nanoscale. But their defects are also invisible, and they cost millions of euros every year to the industry. And who pays the price? We all do. After more than 10 years of research, we developed a unique solution, our interferometric imager that uses ultra-sensitive photonics to detect these nanoscopic defects, and this 1,000 times faster than the state of the art. This is what the industry needs to boost the yield in production. We are Shinify, and we make it visible.
Thank you, Roland. Thank you, thank you. We only have 3 startups left to pitch. And the next startup is Sumia Solutions. And we have a CEO, Albert Purti.
Thanks. When you go to the hospital, your doctor has 5 minutes, and your medical record can be about 50 pages long. Hospitals need an AI to process these documents, and it's not that they don't know how to do it, it's that they don't trust it. And this is where Sumia comes in. We tackle and we solve the trust problem by treating AI like a really smart intern. You wouldn't let an intern treat patients alone, right? So this is why we are developing a platform that lets you control AI. You validate before production, and then you constantly supervise and give feedback so it can learn from you. And this goes far beyond healthcare, ranging from chatbots that can ruin a brand reputation up to internal quality reports in a production line. We are backed by Mateo Valero, the director and founder of Barcelona Supercomputing Center, and our mission is to make AI safe and understandable for everyone. Vote us to make AI a technology you can finally trust. Thank you.
Thank you, Albert. And the next startup is Third Smart Urban Solutions. And Javier Peña, stage is yours.
On April 28, all traffic lights went dark, collapsing the mobility of the entire country, putting millions of people at risk and costing millions of euros. But can you imagine a traffic light network that never goes down, with zero energy cost and CO2 emissions, that saves more than 10,000 euros in each implementation, and with AI that speaks to people to save lives? Well, this is a reality in Sant Feliu, Barcelona. Torch introduces the first solar-powered smart traffic light in Spain, 20 times more efficient and completely disconnected from the grid. This patented technology can open an exclusive market and improves gains for our partners, and we want to invite you to vote us for knowing more than how we can make you earn money.
Javier, time is over, but I think the message was so clear. Yeah, big applause for Javier. And guys, this is the last startup, Violet Pharmaceuticals, and we have Jean-Michel Term with us. So Jean-Michel.
We probably all know someone with breast cancer, maybe your mother or your wife. And usually we think that breast cancer is well cured, which is true. But there is a if. Breast cancer is well cured if there is no metastasis. 90% of death due to breast cancer is due to metastasis. And 0% of metastatic breast cancer can be cured. Immunotherapies are currently the standard of care against metastases, but they are efficient in only 30% of patients. Our technology can strongly increase the efficiency of immunotherapies, even in the most aggressive metastatic tumor models, where we obtain 100% survival compared to only 40% survival with immunotherapies alone. Our technology is protected by 3 patents, and it has been published in the most prestigious scientific and medical review. So please join us to give hope to metastatic cancer patients and vote for Violet Pharmaceuticals. Thank you.
Thank you. Big applause for Violet, Pharmaceuticals, but also for the other 14 startups. So now we're entering voting time, investors. So I would like you to vote. You have to vote, as you know, for 3 of those 15 startups. And we're going to end up having 9 startups to pitch. So keep on voting. 9. Okay. So it's going to be complicated, you know. But no problem. Everything is under control. So there have been worse occasions. So don't worry. Now we have the results. Let us just arrange the slides. And while we arrange the slides, we're going to have the pleasure to watch some of the videos that we had ready for you. So now those are those moments when you can think about other things, the things that the videos here.
Around the world. We have picked Barcelona for our first global digital hub to bring the right talent and deploy globally a lot of solutions.
I'm the CEO and founder of Neuroelectrics here in Barcelona and in Boston. We had a global ambition, so we scale up to the United States. I'm very proud to be a Barcelonian entrepreneur. In neuroscience, we had phenomenal universities, hospitals, and corporates, a perfect ecosystem.
We have incoming talent every year with new ideas.
Deep science, big impact.
Many channels that allow us to replicate a global implementation in a local one.
Barcelona has been awarded as the best startup hub in the south of Europe, the second preferred city to create a business in Europe.
The eyes of the world in places like the Mobile World Congress.
The public money and the talent encouraged to take your own steps. It's not only the good weather and the beach, but there is really high-tech and amazing unicorn companies in Barcelona.
It's a city that embraces the contrast, really, a place for everyone.
The city encourages you to do anything you want. It's in our genes, it's in our spirit. From Barcelona, you can go anywhere and conquer the world.
Well, okay. Now we're going to listen to the pitches on market size and business model. And it's going to be 9 companies. There are going to be more. So we should start right now. So Jesus, please come to the stage. Additive Spaces. It's going to pitch.
The market we are entering is huge. Over 20 billion just in eco solutions for facades and cladding. But our technology can be used in multiple other constructive solutions. So we aim to capture these markets with a build and license model. Initially, generating revenue from manufacturing in our center in Barcelona with 60% margins. But the powerful part comes next. We scale through industrial licenses. Small distributed manufacturing cells operated by our partners, but using local soils. And we have already an agreement underway to install the first smart factory license in Portugal in 2027. Decentralized productions, thousands of square meters built, and tons of CO2, waste, and toxins avoided. At Additive Spaces, we are ready to create real impact and do it profitably. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Big applause for Additive Spaces. And the next startup is Audax.
Hi
It's
again.
going to tell us about the business model and market size.
Thank you. There's 127 million people without access to technology due to mobility impairments. Patented in 50 countries, Mode6 is the first intraoral hands-free controller with 2 joysticks, one for the tongue and one for the jaw, plus head tracking that let you control any kind of mobile phone, tablet, or computer, as we do with both hands. With 10 times lower price than the industry leader and offering 10 times more control, we're going to officially launch Mode6 in March 2026 with a hybrid business model, B2C and B2B2C, based on device sales and a subscription model. During these last 20 years, this technology haven't evolved. So that's why we aim to be conquering the market with a projected revenue of 70 million by 2029. Thank you very much. And if you want to give them back the digital autonomy, just vote us. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. And I'll give it to... And the next startup is going to tell about how big is the market and how are they going to make money is Nabla Education.
Nabla operates in the edtech market, which is growing at 11% annually due to EU diversity mandates and a rise in students with special educational needs. Our business model is very simple, B2B SaaS for schools with annual contracts. They pay 30 euros per subject, student, and year with tier discounts for scale. This creates a predictable recurring revenue with high margins up to 87%. Our modular approach reduces entry friction and most importantly allows us to expand the numbers of licenses sold to each school over time. In just a month, we've onboarded plus 10 schools and partnered with leading educational networks such as EduTech Cluster and Fundació Trams to accelerate adoption. Our first clients are already increasing licenses mid-year, actually more than triplicating them, which is a strong signal that Nabla solves a real and urgent problem for the schools and their teachers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, big applause. Next startup, Natalie.
Our business model is B2B hospital sales, globally. By detecting postpartum hemorrhage early, we reduce deaths, costs, and medical waste. But how do we achieve this impact? With our pricing strategy. At just €1.5 per pad, Natalie becomes accessible worldwide, with clinical impact in developing countries and economic impact in developed ones. We enter Spain in 2027 and launch clinical trials in low-income regions by 2028. While pursuing CE marking, we will capture immediate revenue through our secondary market, B2C home monitoring for postpartum recovery, menstruation, post-abortion care, and menopause. We launch through Spanish pharmacies and then scale via technology licensing. So one technology, 2 markets, and global impact. Help us make this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. And next startup, another from health, Nuira. So Beatriz, yeah, floor is yours.
ADHD affects 5% of children in the world. We are talking about more than 500,000 children in Spain, more than 7 million children in the United States. And it's increasing because the prevalence is expected to double in 5 years. Of course, the market is huge. This year was estimated in more than 18 billion, and in 5 years, well, in 7 years, it will be 32 million. But this growth in patients and diagnosis is putting a lot of pressure on the mental health system. New Hera address exactly this gap. We go to, our business model is the B2B SaaS. We go to hospital, clinics, and professionals. And our revenue model is simple and scalable. It's a license-based model, 300 per patient for 3 months treatment. So we are giving professionals a fantastic and safe solution at the time that we are positioning in a market that is expanding at a great speed, and at the end is a perfect time, great market. Thank you very much.
Big applause for Beatriz. And the next startup is Poseidona. So Sonia, jump to the stage and tell us more.
Poseidona is a B2B ingredients company. We sell functional proteins to food manufacturers. Our first ingredient is a clean label solution that can be used to reduce expensive and not sustainable proteins, like egg. We already have more than 400,000 euros in signed letters of intent, and we are now developing 2 more proteins, which altogether we expect to reach 10 million of revenue in 2028. We are also developing biofunctional ingredients. In this case, we will reach cosmetics and nutraceuticals market, which has higher added value. And we also can license our technology because we have patents. So this way, we will expand globally, faster and cleaner. We want to go back to the ocean, where we all belong, to sustainably build the ingredients of the future.
Thank you, Sonia. Well done, well done. And the next startup, voted by the investors, is Shinify. So, Roland.
Thanks. We have developed a unique patented solution that fits everywhere in the production line to avoid those defects that cost millions to the semiconductor industry. And that's why we will start with the microscopy market, but our goal is actually to expand to the huge semiconductor market. And to acquire this value, we will use a dual sales strategy. First, by selling our imagers directly to R&D labs for immediate revenue, and then using our commercial partnerships with leaders like Park Systems and Carl Zeiss to ultimately put our imagers in the machines that are used by giants like TSMC and Samsung. Challenging, yes, but we already started. We sold in 4 months our first imager. We have 5 more in the pipeline, and we have started collaborations to deploy 100 more next year. We are Shinify, and we make it visible.
Thank you, Roland. Big applause. Somia Solutions is another of the startups voted by the investors. Go ahead.
So Somia's mission is to democratize an AI you can trust to any company. This is why we are a B2B SaaS company based on a subscription fee, but also flexible enough with ads-on and pay-per-usage so that we can match any business need. Our growth is powered by channel growth. We are partnering with integrators, with consultancy companies, and with software vendors that can distribute our platform. We are building trust, entering into clusters, and with key partnerships like Barcelona Supercomputing Center or NVIDIA Inception Program. And our immediate go-to-market is through specific sector verticals. You and we all know that AI market is going to be huge, and we have a great opportunity here in Europe as to comply with the new AI regulation. They will need our technology. We have already raised 275K, and we have already secured our first client after the pilot phase. And to summarize the feedback, we will not deploy AI if we cannot trust it. Thank you.
Thank you. And now the last startup voted by the investors, Violet Pharmaceuticals.
Violet Pharmaceutical is dedicated to improve the efficiency of immunotherapies and give hope to metastatic cancer patients. Overall, treatment in combination with immunotherapy represents a 200 billion market. And if we focus only on breast cancer, this already represents a 30 billion market. Keytruda, which is the #1 drug in the world, is sold every year to 30 billion to only 3% of all cancer patients. So there is a huge interest from Big Pharma to be able to increase the sale of their immunotherapies thanks to technologies that allow them to enter new markets. Our business model is based on the licensing of our technology to a big pharma company after a successful phase 2 of clinical trial. So please join us to give hope to metastatic cancer patients and vote for Violet Pharmaceuticals.
Thank you, Jean-Michel. Well, investors, again, do it again. Now you're farther in the learning curve, so it's going to be easier. It has to be easier. However, the result is that it's going to be okay. So we are ready. Let's see if we can see how the votes are evolving. And well, we have 2 answers now. They are going to vote for two startups. Of each investor is going to vote for 2 startups. While they are voting, okay. You're so funny, guys. Okay, we have the result. So thank you for making it longer. That's good because then they can, like, more companies. The more companies they pitch, maybe the better. However, it's gonna take longer. So while we are waiting for the another video that we have for you, what I would like to remind you is that of the more than 80 companies or startups that applied to the Catalan Pitch Competition, we selected 50 that are in the catalog of startups. It's available at ACCIÓ.gencat.cat. So you're not only gonna have the executive summaries of the 24 companies or startups that pitched yesterday, the 15th of today, but also another companies that reach 50. So have it a look, because there are maybe good opportunities for you, and we wouldn't like those opportunities to be not...
El poder de l'acció. ACCIÓ som l'agència pública de la Generalitat de Catalunya que facilita el creixement de les empreses catalanes. Empreses com la vostra, la seva i la teva també. Però com? Doncs mitjançant l'impuls de la innovació, l'expansió internacional i l'estratègia empresarial. Amb un equip de 500 professionals i 40 oficines repartides per tot el planeta, atenem 40.000 empreses l'any. Orientem i reorientem estratègies. I t'acompanyem. T'acompanyem en projectes d'R+D, de transformació verda i tecnològica, i també en processos d'exportació i obertura de filials a l'estranger. Vols créixer amb nosaltres? Som ACCIÓ.
Okay, good. This is what we do from ACCIÓ, and especially in startups, we support them to growth. Okay, there are some factors that limit the growth. So we have access to funding, access to market, and access to knowledge and experience. So that's how we support companies. Okay, so Nabla Education is the first startup to pitch on technology and team.
Nabla was built entirely by its founding team, tech people who know education firsthand. I'm a physicist, math teacher, software developer. Eric, our CTO, software engineer and AI specialist. Christina, our pedagogical director, educational psychologist and teacher, and we're backed by 2 executive partners who help us scale. On the tech side, Nabla solves 3 hard problems: adapting existing materials, recognizing handwriting, and evaluating student work at scale using our proprietary dataset. And this matters because handwriting reveals how students think, something digital tools miss. With this combination of deep tech, pedagogy, and strategic advisors, we managed to land a partnership with Anthropic to leverage cutting-edge models and to deliver technology that is ethical, practical, and built for real classrooms. Thank you very much.
Big applause. Next startup on team and technology. Natalie.
Our technological breakthrough enables liquid to be quantified as it's absorbed through a material, no electronics required. This innovation defines a new class of low-cost, scalable medical devices suited to global health needs. Competitors offer expensive electronic monitors or solutions limited to delivery rooms. Natalie is different. It fits naturally into postpartum care without disrupting clinical workflows, ensuring high adoption. We are a young, interdisciplinary team with expertise in biomedical engineering, material science, and product design. Moreover, we're supported by strategic advisors from leading institutions. Our approach has already been validated by clinicians and the innovation department at Hospital Clínic Barcelona. For centuries, midwives guessed. With Natalie, they will know, and knowing saves lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Olivia. We have with us also has been voted by our investor jury, Beatriz Fagundo from New Era.
New Era is your personal brain trainer. We have created the first non-pharmacological treatment based only on brainwave modulation. We developed virtual reality games designed to improve your cognition and personalize it using artificial intelligence, but working only with your brain activity. We are very, very proud of our product, but we are prouder of our team because we have the perfect combination of neuroscience, technology, and business. I'm Beatriz Fagundo. I'm the CEO of the company. I have a background in cognitive neuroscience, but I spent the last 10 years working on neurotechnology. My partner, David Rapado, is an engineer with many years of experience in a gaming multinational. But we are not doing this alone. We are supported by strong partners that are helping us on this journey. But I would love for you to join this journey too, because together we can build a future of mental health that will be both safe and scalable. Thank you very much.
Big applause for Beatriz. And also a big applause and give some energy to Sonia from Poseidona.
The science behind Poseidona has the purpose of getting things done with minimal processing. So we keep our ingredients natural and clean. We use biotechnology instead of chemicals. And we invest in patents to protect the IP, but we also keep some things in trade secret. Poseidona is founded by two scientists, Dr. Maria Cermeño and myself, Sonia Hurtado. As the CEO, I lead the team with blank. I have more than 20 years of experience in the food industry. I am a former co-founder of Current Foods, a startup that was backed by the Y Combinator. And Maria has a PhD in food biochemistry, 7 years of postdoc experience. We are surrounded by a team expert in bioprocessing, enzymes, and food applications. And we partner with industrial partners that are key, are very important to get things done as well. I'm blanking, sorry.
No, it was clear. Okay, thank you, Sonia. Roland, stage is yours. Tell us more about the team and technology behind Cinefy.
So we make visible what is invisible. And it's not a promise. Look at the screen. When traditional imaging sees nothing, our imagers reveal the invisible structures at the nanoscale clearly and in real time. Is it magic? No. It's our patented interferometer that we built over 10 years of research at ACCIÓ. It measures the nanoscopic delays of photons to reveal defects that no other camera can see. This is the team that made this possible. We transformed the complex science into a compact product. But we are not the standard scientists. We're business-oriented, and we move fast. We incorporated in summer this year, and since then, we closed our initial seed round of €1 million, and we already sold our first imager. We have the technology, the team, and the traction. We are Cinefy, and together, we make it visible.
Thank you. Thank you, Roland. And the last startup in this block is Violet Pharmaceuticals.
Violet Pharmaceutical is dedicated to increase the efficiency of immunotherapies and give hope to metastatic cancer patients. Our technology is able to strongly increase the efficiency of immunotherapies, even in the most aggressive metastatic tumor models, where we obtain 100% survival compared to only 40% survival with immunotherapy alone. Of the two mechanisms involved, the immunosuppression and the immunoinvisibility, all current immunotherapies are targeting the immunosuppression, and none is targeting the immunoinvisibility, which is exactly what our technology can revert. Our technology is protected by 3 patents and has been published in the most prestigious scientific and medical review. Our team is very complementary, covering both the scientific, the medical, and the business side. So please join us to give hope to metastatic cancer patients and vote for Violet Pharmaceuticals.
That was the last one. Okay. So you investors have to vote. Right now we are voting for the Catalan startup of 2025. Okay. You've seen the ones that have pitched. So one of those will be the Catalan startup of 2025. So it seems that we have a winner. Okay, so m'agradaria convidar el secretari d'Empresa i Competitivitat i director conseller delegat d'Acció, el senyor Jaume Baró, que pugi a l'escenari a lliurar el premi a la startup catalana de l'any. Un aplaudiment. Secretari, gràcies. I la startup catalana de l'any, com s'ha vist, era Shinify. So, Roland, please come to the stage. Big applause for Roland.
Bé, moltes gràcies. Simplement unes paraules de cloenda i de felicitació. Primer, un gran aplaudiment al nostre presentador, Oriol Sans. Un altre també, suposo que seria molt merescut, també a tot el jurat que ha fet possible que poguéssim avui tenir aquesta startup guanyadora. I sobretot a les startups, a les 50 que hi ha al catàleg, a les 24 i a les 15. Aquest és el gran aplaudiment. Crec que avui hem vist el grau de maduració que té el nostre ecosistema. És una maduració molt elevada. Veieu que és difícil aconseguir qui és el campió en una competició d'aquestes, però crec que és important que ho fem. Ho fem per diversos motius. Un, per reconèixer la tasca que fan aquestes 50 startups aixecant capital. I aquí agraeixo la feina que fa ACCIÓ de donar visibilitat a aquestes startups per tal que puguin millorar els seus pitjos i puguin tindre millors habilitats per poder presentar-los a inversors i a la vegada també perquè fem un reconeixement, crec, a les que són més campiones. Crec que actualment la que ha guanyat aquest any i com les altres finalistes són companyies que des de tots els àmbits de l'administració acompanyarem perquè aconsegueixin aquest finançament que necessitin i moltes d'elles, com veieu, ajudar-nos a canviar el món i fer-lo molt millor en el camp de l'educació, en el camp científic, en el camp mèdic i en el camp de les ciències socials. Simplement, moltes gràcies per participar en aquest Catalan Pitch i agrair a tots la vostra participació i, sobretot, un altre fort aplaudiment a tot l'equip de startups que ha estat presentant aquests dies.